Hey, how's it going, guys? Today is going to be lesson number 1 of our virtual classroom. Today we're learning about laws of exponent product rule. Now, what you guys need to know is the foundation, how to build up what is an exponent. So what I'm going to be writing right now is examples of things that you should write down for your vocabulary and things that you are going to need to complete the assignment. So, 3x to the power of 2 or 3x squared. The 3 vocabulary words you need to know are coefficient, x meaning your base or base variable, and of course your exponent. These 3 things are going to help you on today's assignment. You need to know coefficient, base, and exponent. Now, let's continue growing from what we already know. Exponents. So let me go ahead and write some examples of what you're going to face for the assignment. Let's say we have the following. X squared, x to the power 3, x to the power of 4, and of course the curveball for today, x to the power of 0. Now, let's begin on the top, x to the power of 2, or x squared. Notice that the exponent is 2. That tells me that there's a total of 2 x's multiplying themselves. Let's go to the next. Next you have x to the power of 3 or x cubed. Now since the number's 3, we know that there's a total of 3 x's multiplying themselves. Next, x to the power of 4. That tells me there's a total of 4 x's, that is correct. Multiplying themselves to give me x to the power of 4. Now, this is the important one. X to the power of 0. You need to know that x to the power of 0 means 1. Anything that is raised to the power of 0 means 1. It does not mean this. That right there, incorrect. It's physically the number 1. Now, let's go ahead and jump into some example problems of what you're going to face on the assignment. Example problem number 1. You have 3x to the power of 3 times 2x to the power of 2. Now, when doing these problems, the first thing you need to do is start off by the coefficients. What are my coefficients? They are the number 3, I'm going to put them in parentheses, 3 times my other coefficient being 2. Now, 3 times 2 is 6. Since you are doing laws of exponent product rule, you need to know whenever you multiply, you have to add the exponents. My exponents being x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 2. That will give me 3 plus 2 is 5. So meaning, let me put this as a power to the top. Sorry about that. Let me write x to the power of 5. Now, to easily understand this better, going back to what I just previously taught you, how many total x's are right here?
3.
3. So I'm going to write a total of 3 x's. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put plus, right? How many total exponents are right here on x squared?
2.
2. So I'm going to write 2 x's. Now let's count them all together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is exactly what we had. Now that you have this, let's combine for our final answer. This will give me 6x to the power of 5. That being my answer. So go ahead and copy this down, and I'm going to do 3 more examples, and that should complete the lesson for the day. All right. Example problem number 2. Let's throw in a exponent that has the power to 0. Let's say we have 2x to the power of 5 times 5x to the power of 0. So once again, let's begin by implementing what we know. We know that x to the power of 0 is 1. So let's put our coefficients together. First coefficient is 2. 2 times 5, because 5 is my coefficient, and we know that x squared means 1, and 1 becomes my next coefficient. And now we multiply, let's get our answer. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 1 is still 10. And now, let's go into our exponents. We already know that x to the power of 0 is 1. That means we only have one exponent left, which is just x to the power of 5. Now let's complete our answer. We combine them. This is going to be 10x to the power of 5. And you are complete. Next, example problem number 3. Let's begin with a curveball. Let's say we have 2x times 3x. Notice I have not written an exponent on top. This is what I mean by curveball. It may be a difficult problem, but at the same time, it could be an easy problem. So notice that there's nothing on top. You guys say, oh, mister, that's a 0. That is incorrect. Unless they physically write the 0, then yes, it is to the 0 power. But whenever there's nothing written there, what I like doing is just put 1. Why 1? Well, how many x's are right there? 1. They will never give you a problem where they write 1. But if you feel this helps you, always make sure you put it to the power of 1. And now let's begin the problem. Let's go ahead and grab our coefficients. So 2 times 3, which will give you 6. And since we're multiplying, we're going to add our exponents. So my exponent being x plus x, which will give you x plus x is x squared. Because remember, they have a 1 on top. Let's combine our final product. So it should be 6x squared. Complete. Let's finish this off by including another number. Instead of 2, let's include 3. And this will wrap up for the day. Example problem number 4. We have 3b to the power of 2 times 3b to the power of 0 times b to the power of 4. Now this one, let's take it step by step. Let's start recognizing all the things that we should know. First thing, 3b to the power of 2, everything's fine. 3b to the power of 0, we know anything to the power of 0 is still 1. So this is going to transform into 3b squared times 3b to the power of 0, we know is 1, times b to the power of 4. Notice, there's not a coefficient on this one. Since there's no coefficient, we're always going to assume it's also 1. And now let's begin. My coefficients being 3 times 3 times 1, which is still 3, times another 1. And now let's get that complete. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 1 is still 9. And now let's combine all our exponents. We have b to the power of 2. Let me put these under parentheses. Plus b to the power of 4. 2 plus 4 is a total of 6. So b to the power of 6. Let's combine them for our final answer. And this will be 9b to the power of 6. And you are complete. Now, with the notes that I've instructed you, hopefully this finds you well. Complete the assignment, and that will be it for today. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Thank you.